Well, it is about to get a little country here on the show. Singer and songwriter Dylan Scott is fixing to hit the road on his new tour, and you better believe that Denver is on that list. We got to chat with him. Check it out.
To go, nobody knows when you take it in and you take it slow, like that river rolls where that green grass grows. I can't explain it. Oh, it's something, ain't it? Yeah, we sure pay.
Well, first of all, we want to say congrats on your song. This town's been too good to us because it just hit #1 on country radio. That's got to feel good, right?
It does feel good. You know, it's our 6th #1. And I remember having my first #1 with My Girl, which was almost 10 years ago, which is crazy to think now. And I just remember once that #1 hit the top spot, I was like, all right, am I going to be a one-hit wonder? Like, is this it?
Yeah.
So I can say I'm not a one-hit wonder at this point. And to have 6, you know, I mean, look, that's more than I could have ever asked for.
Yeah, you bring up a really valid point, right? There's that concern, but to be able to hit a #1 and keep going and continue to do that says a lot about how good you are. Okay, let's talk about the tour because you're getting ready to go. What is it like as you prepare to hit the road? Do you have like a certain routine? How do you get ready?
Yeah, I mean, right now for a tour like this, I mean, I've headlined tours before, right? But these are bigger venues. These are, it's a bigger headline tour. And so there's a little stress behind that. You know, there's some excitement. There's you know, my guys are in rehearsal buildings and I go in and we rehearse all the stuff. And, you know, you want everything to be perfect. But to be honest with you, I know once show day comes and we get in the venue and we start the show, all that kind of goes out the window and we kind of just do what we want. You know, I read the crowd and I may look back at my guys and say, hey, we're not going to do it the way we rehearsed it. We're going to do it this way, you know? So you stress about it and you're excited about it leading up to it. But once it gets there, it is what it is. You just go have fun.
Yeah, no, I feel you. You totally got to vibe off the crowd.
Boston, Massachusetts, Wallingford, Connecticut, New York City, Toronto.
Okay, you're in Denver on May the 3rd. Hey, I want to bring this up because we were watching, it's like a promotional video where you hit every stop on your tour. And I got to say, the one you did for Denver was hilarious and pretty accurate with the little shorts.
Denver, Colorado, these mountains sure have been cold, but it's going to be a lot hotter when I get to town on the Country Till I Die tour. May the 3rd, Mission Ballroom. Get your tickets. We'll see you there. Would you look at that?
What made you want to do that? And what made you say, this is what I need to wear for the Denver show?
You know, to do something like that, you know, with the green screen behind us, and I want to get people's attention. I want to get their attention quick. Like, hey, we're coming to Denver. And so I thought, how can I get there? I mean, I could have threw on just some regular gym shorts, been like I'm hiking, but it's like, nah, cut the Daisy Dukes and put those on and do the whole deal. That'll get their attention real quick, you know?
I loved everything you did with that. So kudos to you for being so cool. And what a fun way to get people excited about coming to see you. Well, as I mentioned, May the 3rd is your day here in Denver at Mission Ballroom. Have you played in Denver before with the altitude and everything?
Oh, yeah, we have. Yeah, we've played Denver several times for many years, you know. It's a thing. It really is. Because, I mean, I don't just stand there with a guitar. Like, I run around the stage and do the whole deal. So the altitude is a thing. I'm winded a few songs into my set. But luckily, we've been doing it long enough now to where I can kind of control it to an extent, you know. But it's different.
COUNTRY, I'll be country till I die. Every day and every night, it's the only way you live.
What can people expect at the show this time around? Anything different, anything cool you're doing?
Yeah, I mean, the guys I'm bringing with me, you know. I've got George Burge on this tour. I got Dasha. I got a guy named Graham Barham who's killing it right now. And it's just a lot of fun, you know. I mean, like I said, you never know what to expect. I read the crowd a lot. I do things totally different every single night. I try not to say the same things or do the same thing. Cause I mean, it's just about having fun for me as well, you know? And so I think if I can say anything about this tour, it's just going to be high energy and a lot of fun. And I hope everybody can come out and forget about what's going on in their life for a night and just have a good time.
Yeah, for sure. Well, what would you say is maybe a big highlight or a favorite moment in the show for you?
Well, there's several now, having six number ones. It used to be right at the end of the show, getting to My Girl and watching everybody scream it back. But now, not even the number ones. We've got other songs that were never even on radio or anything, and people are screaming those back as well. So, what I love the most about getting on stage and playing music is just watching people's faces and hearing them sing loud and dance and have a good time and messing with the crowd. Talking to them and I'll pick somebody out in the crowd who's having a good time and joke with them, and the crowd usually likes that. So there's not really one particular moment at this point of what's going on. I really love it all.
That's awesome. Well, you definitely have a huge fan base here in Denver, and we can't wait to see you. It's Dylan Scott, everybody, in the Mile High City on May the 3rd. Thank you so much for your time today.
Man, thank you.
Indeed, Dylan Scott and the Daisy Dukes will be in Denver at the Mission Ballroom on May the 3rd. Okay, if you want the tickets or more info, check out DylanScottCountry.com.